Every season of Stranger Things have a specific location where a lot of things takes place, a lot of important things take place. In season 1 we had the Hawkins High gym where the sensory deprivation tank scene took place. In season 2 we had the entire Hawkins lab where Bob Newby died and the gate was closed at the end by Elle. In season 3 we had the entire Starcourt Mall, and in season 4 we had the Creel house. And in season 5 as well we do have a very important location. Now I'm not saying that the final showdown will take place at this location, but whatever information we have until now about Stranger Things season 5, this specific location will have a huge role in season 5. So let's talk about it. So this location is the WSQK radio station. And by the way, if you're new to the channel, please check out this playlist. This is a specific playlist made for Stranger Things season 5 filming updates. Every Sunday I come up with a new video in which I talk about everything that has happened in the past week of Stranger Things season 5 filming. And in that playlist as well, I've talked a lot about this specific location because from the first week of filming from January, we have been having this news and the pictures of this specific location, which is the WSQK radio station. So now first let's look at what are the pictures that we have got from this specific location, and then we'll move on to the characters who appeared on this said location. The first picture is this one. This was a picture that was uploaded by the Duffer brothers, by Ross Duffer, on the first week 1 and week 2 on his Instagram, where we assume they are inside of this radio station. And on the first day of filming they posted this picture of Steve and Robin, and this was the first ever day of shooting of Stranger Things season 5. And if you look at the shoes of Steve Harrington, you can match this picture with this picture and they both have the same shoe, and the background in this picture kind of looks similar to this interior of this picture. So by matching both these pictures we can clearly say that Steve was also filming at this radio station, and with Steve, Robin was also there. And now this picture of the chairs of Nancy and Jonathan, they were also taken on the same day, so therefore we can again assume that Nancy and Jonathan were also present at this same location at the WSQK radio station. Then we have this picture of Will Byers. This picture was uploaded by Ross Duffer on Will Byers' birthday, and this also looks very similar to the interior that we see in this picture, so therefore we can again assume that Will Byers was also present at this location. And we do have a picture of Will Byers on top of the radio station, which we got just a few weeks back. Now further we also got pictures of Elle and Mike who were sitting on top of the radio station. Now these photos were posted by the paparazzis, and in one of the scenes we can also see Millie Bobby Brown was actually shouting at someone, and fans have speculated that this scene over here, this scene could probably be the breakup scene between Elle and Mike, but I am not actually jumping on to conclusions, but I just felt the need to let you guys know. But clearly we can see that they are having some very heart-to-heart, a very nice little conversation, but what it is we don't know. Now this was all about the roof and the interior of the WSQK radio station. Now let's back up a little and look at the radio station from a wider perspective. We can see two things here. Number one is the WSQK radio station van, and number two, we can seemingly see the car of Steve Harrington. And now let me show you this picture. Now we got this picture just a few weeks back, and these pictures were actually taken in front of another important location of this season, which is the mansion, and I'll actually make a separate video on this specific mansion. But the important things are these two pictures. Now we can clearly see on top of Steve Harrington's car an antenna is present, and both of these vehicles were actually spotted at the same time in front of the said mansion. And no points for guessing, inside of this van we can see Joyce Byers. Actually I forgot to tell you, we also had these two pictures, and these two pictures were also supposedly captured at the radio station. So we can definitely also had Jim Hopper and Joyce Byers at this same radio station. So whatever pictures and whatever things that we have known about this radio station, we can clearly say that this radio station will have a huge impact, a huge role in the entire story of this season, because it's not like we only have a couple of characters on this station, but we have seen a lot of characters on this station. We have seen Robin, Steve, Elle, Mike, Will, Nancy, Jonathan. So this definitely makes this radio station one of the focal points or one of the driving points of this season's location. So that is pretty exciting. Now I highly recommend you to check out this playlist. This is the playlist dedicated entirely for the filming updates and all the theories of Stranger Things season 5, and I upload a new video every Sunday in which I talk everything about the filming updates of the past week from the Stranger Things season 5 sets. So as always, thank you so much for watching.